Yeah, hello everybody, I'm Josh Games and welcome back to F1 23, my team career mode. Today for episode 6, this intro is horrible, for the Spanish Grand Prix in season 1. Last episode we managed to get a very, very nice win. Not only our first win in Lotus, but our first win in total in F1. Very good. Liam Lawson only managed to get P11. Not too bad. Hopefully he is on an upward trajectory, so hopefully he can maybe score at least 1 point today. And as we go on to our first qualifying lap in Q1. Now, after doing the practice sessions, as Joe Guanyu there holds us up a little bit, so we were losing a fair few temps actually. And then I get a little bit wayward on the grass there. But after doing the practice sessions, our car does not feel great around this track. We are definitely missing out on a lot of downforce. So we'll be definitely looking into getting some downforce upgrades as we go P1 for the time being. At the end of this qualifying lap as we get out of the way there. But we're going to go for a second run now, as we're down into P14. Liam Lawson currently in P13. Hopefully he can make it out of Q1 as well. But as you can see now, going through turns 1 and turns 2, we are gaining a lot of time. It's going to go about up to 3 temps now as we exit turn 3, approaching turn 4. Absolutely sending it in, not leaving anything by chance. And at the end of the lap now, we where do we place? It's P3, 1/10 behind Verstappen in P1, so I feel like we are definitely safe. As we end that round, Liam Lawson does make it through out of Q1 in P14. Obviously we finish in P3 there. And apologies if I sound weird. 1, I've got a new mic, and 2, my nose is a bit weird. But Kevin Magnussen actually making it out of Q1 there. Very surprising there. Both Hasses actually make it out, so very good progress. But leaving us in Q1 is Joe Guanyu, Logan Sargent, Valtteri Bottas, Yuki Tsunoda, Daniel Ricciardo, and of course, surprise, surprise, Lance Stroll down in P22. As we start our first Q2 lap around the Catalunya circuit. Using the proper term there. And can we make it into Q3? Our pace right now shows that maybe not. But where does this lap place us? It places us... We're down to 3rd place now. I can't remember whether Q1 lap, but I think it's a few temps faster than our Q1 lap. As we're going to go for a second lap. Now, that first lap in Q2 was set of scrub tyres. So these are brand new tyres now as we're down into P13 it is. I don't know currently where our teammate of Liam Lawson is. We'll just have to see at the end of the session. But as you can see, already gaining almost 2 tenths there. As obviously these are brand new tyres, but finishing the lap, absolutely sending it in. 8 tenths gained, 9 tenths gained. Where we're going to place is place 4th, and that should be enough to get into Q3, which is we finish the session in P7. Liam Lawson unfortunately doesn't make it into Q3. Finishes P12. Not too bad, we'll take that. He's not too far off the point, so hopefully he can make it into the points. But I just want to highlight Fernando Alonso making it into Q3, while his teammate Lance Stroll was in P22. That's funny. But leaving us in Q2 is Pierre Gasly, Liam Lawson, Kevin Magnussen, Esteban Ocon, Alexander Albon, and Nico Hülkenberg. Both houses unfortunately knocked out in Q2, but they are making steady progress as we start our one and only qualifying lap now. Approaching turn 1, late on the brakes. Early turn, it may be a little bit too early, but that is okay. get a really nice drive through turn 3. Approaching turn 4 now, absolutely pushing and pushing. And where will this lap take us? Early on the throttle. This corner now proving tricky all weekend for us, but we managed to navigate it very nicely and go almost flat through this corner. As you can see, we're pushing very hard as our one and only lap. Lay on the brakes during the old hairpin. And where will this take us? That is the question everyone wants to know. As Fernando Alonso goes provisional pole position, where do we end up? And it is P1 for the time being with a 1 minute 12 bar. George Russell goes very, very little faster than us. And but as a month, we are down into P7 for our efforts today, which is Carlos Sainz actually goes pole position, so he'll be very happy with that for his home race. But with all of that being said, it is time for the race whenever I do that fadeaway. Anytime now. Lando Norris, P6 Everest. Right, time for the race. But before we continue on in the video, just want to make sure you guys, if you guys do enjoy this, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, all of that stuff. And if you want to get yourself one of these very nice high quality mouse pads or any other either clothing, desk mats, all of that stuff, the link will be in the description down below.
So many eventful races here in Barcelona over the years. Do you remember Max Verstappen's first win on debut for Red Bull here in 2016? 2 years before, we had the dramatic coming together of Hamilton and Rosberg going towards turn 4. There's always a treat in store as we head back to the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya for the Spanish Grand Prix. It's an updated track at Catalunya, and the popular opinion in the paddock is that we never wanted the chicane in the first place. That's now been gone, the final corner is much faster, and at 2.9 miles and 14 turns, we await the Spanish Grand Prix. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. An immense lap from Carlos Sainz yesterday puts him in pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Russell, Norris, Williams, Perez, Fernando Alonso, Oscar Piastri, Gasly, Liam Lawson, Magnussen, Ocon, Hamilton, Albon, Joe, Sargent, Bottas, Tsunoda, Ricciardo, Stroll, and Nico Hülkenberg rounds off the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today.
And as we go to 5 red lights around the Catalunya circuit here in Spain, it is go for the Spanish Grand Prix. Again, a really nice exit. They're actually going onto the grass, are they, as we go down the inside of George Russell. Lando Norris around the outside, but not quite making it. George Russell goes around the outside of us. We don't have much downforce to play, as you will see later on in the video, down in the dirty air of the other cars when this car is not great. So we'll definitely be looking to mitigate that for future races, as Fernando Alonso is looking very, very racy. Let's see where he can do in the race. And in the start sequence, you might have seen during the when I showed the driver standings, is that we're actually currently level on points with Lewis Hamilton in the driver standings. So if we can finish ahead of Lewis Hamilton today in this race, we will actually overtake him and have a few points over him. So maybe as the season progresses, we can maybe he'll be our championship rival. But we'll just have to see now as lap 1 is ending, going on to lap 2 now. Since as we go back on board, we are currently P5, George Russell P4, and Fernando Alonso behind us in P6. As yeah, just getting our footing in. I feel like this race will be looking behind us more than looking forward to attacking, so we'll be defending a lot more this race. Yeah. Sergio Perez behind Alonso, also looking decently punchy, I guess. But we'll just have to see as the race progresses what happens. We're going to try and catch up to George Russell. Try and get into the DRS once it activates at the end of this lap. And oh, I am yawning. There we go. Yeah, not very much to commentate on at the moment. Just trying to get a nice little groove, I guess. And as DRS gets activated now on lap number 3, Fernando Alonso only 6 tenths ahead of us as we car away to Alonso actually opening the DRS onto lap 4. Not being able to make an overtake as we get very, very wayward there. Not great as Fernando Alonso is now right up behind us. Will he make a move down into turn 4? Doesn't quite. We position our car very nicely, so we can't make the overtake. Sergio Perez right up behind Alonso now. So seems like we will be fighting these two throughout the race. And I am yawning again. Let's actually go flat during that corner. It's very nice. In previous game, you were not able to go flat whatsoever during that corner. It's a nice day you can actually go flat during that now. And yeah, just setting ourselves up for a good exit for these last few corners. Obviously, as Fernando Alonso and Sergio Perez will have DRS on, as we use a little bit of overtake just to try and remain ahead. But as Sergio Perez goes down the inside of Fernando Alonso, what will happen? Perez tries to go around the down the inside of us, but we hold it around the outside, and Sergio Perez has pulled off the move around Alonso. So now Perez in P6, Alonso P7, and Perez is now looking far. Seems like he's finally warmed up his tyres, and we car waits the end of that lap onto P6 now, lap 6 now, sorry. As Max Verstappen and Leclerc up ahead are fighting for second position. So we'll see who will be the victor of that. It seems like Max Verstappen is the victorious driver out of that battle, as Sergio Perez down to turn 1 almost when down the inside by held it around the outside again. Jumped in yawning again, oh my god. It's because I'm thinking about yawning when anything happens. I am also sick, so yeah. Let's see. Not many moves can be pulled off with this DRS zone. This DRS zone is mainly just used to catch up a little bit. But we've got a little bit late on the brakes. Very nice. Actually, not yet. Really nice rotation on that corner. Sergio Perez tries to go down the inside of that corner. We're making a little bit of contact. I don't know if we actually gave him contact damage there. I don't think we did, as he doesn't come into the pits. But very weird, very impatient, I'd say, from Sergio Perez there, as he could have easily gone down and overtake me down the straight, which he's doing now on lap 8. DRS flowing. We go to... now we just stay behind him, as we're going to try and use him as like a DRS like pull. Try and catch up to the other cars. As you can see, we just have a wash of understeer. And Alonso goes down the inside, down into turn 4. And yeah, Fernando Alonso is now ahead of us. We are down into P7. Liam Lawson, as you can see, top left of your screen, he's on the soft combat tyres. He's currently in P9, currently in the points. It'd be really nice to see if he can actually get his first points in Formula 1. As, yeah, oh my god, yeah. As for the next few laps, then we will remain behind Alonso. Try to catch up to Perez and hopefully overtake him. Let's see what we can do down this straight now. Liam Lawson, I think, is within 1 second of Norris, so he will have DRS. Hopefully he can go down the inside at some point and overtake Norris. Tried to go down the inside is there, but it didn't quite make it off. As we now lap 15, a few laps ahead. Leclerc is in from the soft tyres onto the mediums. As you can see, we're still behind. We're actually falling out of the DRS zone from Alonso ahead. Oh my god, can I stop going? My nose is really playing up. But Alonso is actually trying to push Perez through these corners now. It seems like the tyres have worn off for Perez a fair bit, so he is slowing down. Our tyres are doing alright, definitely lost grip, but we are holding on very nicely as we go late on the brakes, trying to get back into the DRS zones. We go very wide there. A little bit of an oversteer moment, but that is all a-okay. We are out of the DRS this lap. Let's see what Alonso can do to Perez down this track. As Carlos Sainz is now in from the lead of the race, going from the soft compound medium tyres to the medium tyres. Sainz currently got the fastest lap as well. As we now, the end of lap 16, we are in the pits. We'll be going on to the hard tyre. Oh my god. We're going on to the hard tyres as Alonso comes in with us. Alonso is going to go onto the hard tyres as well. Get a really nice pit stop, a nice launch, and we're a little bit late disabling the pit limiter because again it's been an issue for years since my team was just years on this F1 game is where the limiter, where the animation needs to finish before you can turn off the limiter. But it is what it is. We are actually caught up a bit of time in the pit lane there. So Alonso not actually getting a great pit stop, it seems. But yeah, Liam Lawson, medium tyres behind us. We managed to overcut him very nicely. Oh my god. Why am I yawning? I haven't even eaten yet. Maybe I need to eat. And there's a yellow flag off to the left hand side. I think that's Daniel Ricciardo retiring from the Spanish Grand Prix in the BMW. Well, I think it's the BMW, yeah. I don't know what teams they're in. Are currently in F1 in our save. But yeah, pulling off to the side there with a mechanical failure, it looks like. Perez now, as you can see down the road, is coming out of the pits and for almost making contact with Fernando Alonso. That could have been very spicy if Perez was a little bit later coming out of the pits, but Alonso is not wasting any time. He goes down the inside of turn 4. Can he stick around the inside? This allows us to catch up a lot as Perez defends the inside, squeeze Alonso along a little bit, but they still remain side by side as into the next corner. Alonso is ahead very nicely done, and I need to sneeze there. Both DRSs open. Try to go around the outsides of Perez into the old hairpin, but couldn't quite make it around, but that is all okay. And setting up the move for back straight going into lap 19 now. It is DRS open. Overtake blowing. Let's see what we can do. Perez goes down the inside. We go around the outside of Fernando Alonso and through the outside of Sergio Perez to make a very nifty double overtake there down into turn 1. And that is the thumbnail shot, by the way. Very, very nice move. And now the aim of the game, as we go a little bit wide, is just to pull away as much as possible, as we go defensive now. Sergio Perez attacks us again. Fernando Alonso has fallen behind a little bit, that's fine. Perez goes defensive, we go around the outsides once again, and we carry the momentum through turn 1 and turn 2 to remain ahead. Very good defending here. We go a little bit defensive, but Perez not being able to make a move. Go a little bit wide. Perez is very impatient and really wanted to make this move now, as he will down into lap 22. We go right to the inside, almost off track there, but we go late on the brakes once again and carry the momentum through. Very simple defending there. I mean, we keep baiting Perez into that move, and yeah, I mean, it's working out well. Just go a little bit deep. Perez down the inside now, which will turn for the outside. Can we defend? We squeeze Perez right to the gravel, and that slows him down quite a bit. We're able to put a gap to him now as he goes down the inside. We try to stick around the outside, but we actually we go a little bit too deep there, and Perez gets down the inside and is now in P5. We're in P6, Alonso P7. And as you can see, you might see on your left and on the mini bars on the mini map is Hamilton is actually catching up to us as we sail by Perez with the DRS. No contest whatsoever. And but yeah, all of this fighting is making sure Lewis Hamilton actually catches up with us, which is not what we want, because he is our World Championship rival currently, as we set a purple sector 1 there, but we will not be getting the fastest lap. I'm just going to say that now. But yeah, anyway, we just need to pull out as much time as possible. We will definitely be not have enough time to catch up to Russell ahead. Oh my god, can I speak? But yeah, as you can see, Hamilton is catching up to us, so we just need to pull out as much as possible, really. Once again, setting ourselves up for a very nice exit. Let's see what Perez can do. We've got a little bit of overtake there, but Perez not actually being able to make a move down into turn 1, which is very interesting. And we managed to pull out a 1.7 seconds now to Alonso, who's overtaken Perez on lap 28. This is now Russell 11 seconds ahead. Yeah, we are definitely not catching up anytime soon, so turn 4. Navigating that corner very nicely. We just need to keep things consistent as the race is not over yet, as Hamilton actually has caught up to Alonso and Perez. 3 seconds now. They are losing a lot of time behind us, fighting like they are. As there is a yellow flag up ahead, and oh my days, it is Carlos Sainz. I think he spun. As we get a replay very soon, whenever that fadeaway is. There you go. This is, oh no, from the lead of the race, Carlos Sainz spins it. Oh my days, he will definitely not be happy with that, as this is home race as well, as we go past him there. And oh my days, overtakes. I think he's down into like P13 now. Very disappointing race for Carlos Sainz. Very rookie move just to bin it on the exit of that corner. As I think Leclerc is now into the lead of the race. Max Verstappen behind us. But as we go to the final lap of the race, we will be finishing P4 today around the Catalonia circuit here in Spain in Season 1. Very nice, and you might be able to see on that time sheet, Liam Lawson is finishing P10. Finally, he's got his first point in F1. Both of us are in the points. Very, very good race indeed. Especially considering that we do not have a great car around here, but all in all, a very good race as Max Verstappen wins the Grand Prix and Leclerc P2, George Russell P3, us in P4, Sergio Perez P5, Fernando Alonso P6, Lewis Hamilton P7, Piastri P8, Norris P9, Liam Lawson in P10, Gasly, Ocon, Sainz, Stroll, Albon, Bottas, Magnussen, and the rest there. But thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Goodbye.